That's good morning and welcome to Plus Sports Special. Definitely, it's going to be an interesting moment today because there are arrays of sport activities across the country. First and foremost, we always want to look at interesting sports locally. When I mean locally, I mean from Nigeria, Africa to the rest of the world. So most of our time today will be spent on what is making waves and what is trending in Nigeria here. Away from here, we'll be going straight to Abuja, where we have one of the presidential aspirant for the Nigerian Football Federation election, talking about Christain Emeruwa, who is a CAF head of security. Yesterday, he had a media parley with pressmen, and he said that his agenda is a turnaround agenda, meaning that he's going to change a lot of things in the present status of NFF. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Sure, nice to be here.
Yeah, it's good to hear you too and see you. Yesterday was you almost the trending topic across the NFF election when you had the media parley, and everybody seems to be so concerned about what the turnaround means and what the agenda. We've seen so much of agenda. You've seen everything on Twitter, on Facebook. Everything is about the man called Christain Emeruwa, as if he never. If you allow me to use that word, as if he has never been in the system. But we know you've been in the system, served 3 Secretary General. What do you mean by this turnaround that you intend to implement if you are elected the President of the Nigerian Football Federation?
Well, thank you very much. Let me just correct. It was not yesterday. It was the day before yesterday that I had the media parley with the Guild of Sport Editors in Lagos. And the turnaround I'm talking about basically is the need for us to depart from the current trajectory in which we are following. I did explain to everyone that was in that gathering that if we continue to operate the current templates that we have today in Nigeria, in the coming months, if not few years from now, everybody should forget about football because we will have nothing to talk about football anymore. I am bringing a turnaround from what is currently, operational within our local and domestic environment of football. By this, I mean we are bringing turnaround towards the grassroots development of football. NFF will be partnering with organizations like the Youth Fund to support in the organization and development of football in schools. NFF will be partnering with organizations like NUGA to help also with the university games. NFF will be partnering with organizations like NIPOGA for the Polytechnic Games, with NASEGA for the Colleges of Education Games, and also we are going to the grassroots to meet the local football councils. They are all there, but they have to be supported to organize community football development programs. We also will be looking at how we develop the capacity of our coaches. As I did mention, that in the last 5 years, there is no Nigerian coach that has done any certified CAF training course. Secondly, if there is any Nigerian child or any Nigerian male or female today who wants to play football as a professional in the long term, there is no place that child can be taken to and for that child to register and continue the training that will lead the child into becoming a professional football player. We need to create this opportunity. This is part of our responsibilities in growing the game in Nigeria. We also need to ensure that our referees are well trained. Our referees, as we speak today, we have only 7 men referees that are listed in CAF list. 4 of them are also listed as assistant referees. We need to increase that pool. How do you increase the pool? You increase the pool by ensuring that the referees are given the best of training. You increase the pool by ensuring that you create an enabling environment where they will perform optimally. Today, our referees are either attacked at match venues hunted, or chased like animals in the public glare. We have today a very big deficit as it relates to infrastructures. Our stadiums are not up to standards. So we need to engage with the owners of the facilities. Also, we need to use our own connection to get experts that can help us. If you look around most of our stadiums today and ask the question, where are the groundsmen that used to maintain pitches? It is the duty of the Nigerian Football Federation as the developers and custodian of football administration in Nigeria to make sure that we get experts. It does not cost us anything to bring two guys into Nigeria and gather 20 or 40 groundsmen and train them. And also, once this is done, then we will begin to look at how do we also develop capacity around the organization of our football. These people that are responsible today in supporting clubs to organize their matches are the State Football Association secretaries. These secretaries, as I speak to you, have not been trained in the last 30 or 35 years on how to organize football in the contemporary age. So we need to support our state football associations by bringing in experts that will train these 37 state football association chairmen on how to organize football. Football has gone beyond just getting 10 police, getting one ambulance that is not working, because today we still see in our leagues, we see situations whereby a player will slump, there are no medical personnel on ground, the ambulance is not functioning, and at the end of the day, the player dies.
Yeah,
it beats me, it beats my imagination when I see all these things happening.
Yeah,
and I believe strongly that we can also improve the capacity of the Nigerian Football Federation Secretariat. Currently, the Secretariat inherited a system. Don't forget, it used to be driven like a service system before. Okay? Now, that system has not been totally changed. But for you to be competitive in this present age, you cannot be running an analog system in a digital age. It is not possible. Nigerian Football Federation, under my watch, will operate a 24-hour service. It is not every staff that will have to be there, but that is why we have to move from analog to digital. Those that will be on night duty will have to be on. Why am I saying this? The Nigerian Football Federation is the only organization that I can remember in Nigeria that has direct interface with 210 countries that are members of FIFA, including Nigeria, making 211. So we cannot be sleeping in Nigeria when the Football Federation in China is waking up. The Football Federation in Australia is waking up. That of Canada is waking up. That of Hong Kong is waking up. That of South Korea is waking up. That of Japan is waking up. And we are sleeping. And then when we wake up, they will be sleeping. We are not here to play a local football politics. No. We need to maximize what we can gain from our fellow federation members that have gone very far, and how we can tap into their own knowledge to make our football better.
Yeah,
I want to see a Nigerian football league that will attract other foreigners into playing in our league. Is this possible? Yes.
Yeah, it's obvious that the Nigerian Football Federation needs a turnaround with all what you've just said so far. But what will be your top 3 agenda if elected? Because we all know that a lot of things is not well with the running of the system of Nigerian Football Federation. What will be your top 3 agenda in implementation what is close to your heart, that if possible, September 30th, you are elected, what will be the first 3 things you do to make a face, give the Nigerian Football Federation a new face?
The first thing is that we need to have a good governance structure. We need to be transparent in all our dealings. We need to restore integrity. So, the governance structure is very fundamental. You must have a clearly defined structure that you operate on. Checks and balances. Increase meritocracy and delete totally all forms of mediocrity. My friend, it will not be business as usual. I have gone to address the staffs, my former colleagues, and I told them clearly, as much as I am happy to come back to the glass house, everybody should be ready to work. We don't sleep in CAF. We don't sleep. So people should not think that they are coming 9 to 4 or 9 to 5 or 8 to 5. It's not going to happen. You are going to work, but you'll be well paid. You will be well paid. The welfare of the staff will be paramount to me. Respect of staff will also be paramount to me. But everybody must give us their 100%. Yes, we cannot tolerate anything less than that.
Yeah, also, if I'm going to quote you, there's a quote making headlines in some of the media that you said, that's why I'm going to confirm this, that it is not a do-or-die affair. A lot of people must have misunderstood that. But tell us, if you actually said that statement, what do you mean by it is not a do-or-die affair as regards to the NFF election?
It is not a do-or-die affair because I am not desperate to be president of Nigerian Football Federation. But I am desperate to see a change in Nigerian football. Before I came out to announce, I went to all the leaders of football in Nigeria today to tell them that this is my burden and I am coming to run for the post of the president because I believe that having a PhD in administration and organization of sports, having worked in the NFF for 11 years, serving 3 general secretaries, the engine room of the FA, and having started working with FIFA since 2015, I have assisted FIFA to deliver 5 different World Cups, including the last one in Russia, where I was made the head of safety and security operations for the final venue, the first African to be appointed in such a position. It is not political. It is based on your expertise. I have also started a new department in CAF in 2019. The Safety and Security Department. It never existed in Africa. I wrote the first regulation on safety and security for Africa. It never existed in Africa. When I started that department, we had only 9 Africans that are partially trained. Between 2019 that I started and 2021, I have trained 675 Africans. And today, as I speak to you, the CAF Safety and Security Department is the second best continental department after UEFA in 3.5 years. And this department was driven unilaterally by my humble self. I just employed a gentleman a few years back. So, I am not coming to fight anybody because I want to be president. Okay. If I get 0 votes, I will thank them and I will go back to my job. I have a job I'm doing, okay? I have not lost my job. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is why I said it is not a do or die. Yeah. I will keep telling them the benefits of what my leadership will provide, how I intend to go about it. And if you check, I have started talking to the stakeholders. I went to the 2 supporters group that I could see in Lagos, Bonfrey and Dr. Ladipo. And I told them, if I become the president, it must be one supporters group. If I become the president, the players' union that is divided must come together. We must work as a team. Look, football is big enough to accommodate everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
Nobody should be shut out. Nobody should be shut out.
Well said.
And this was the same.
With what you've told Nigerians watching from abroad, I'm sure a lot of them are dreaming of a new turnaround in total with all what you've listed so far. Lastly, while we go on other topic with my other guest that is with us in the house here, what is the prospect of winning this election? Because we know the last election involved a lot of money back trading and all that. What opportunity do you think avails you from the state FAs that you are going to be the next president? How much have you done so far? Have you related with the other state FAs? Because we know that those are the real delegates of vote. And we know the last time the Amaju came in, it has to do with a lot of money, unconfirmed though, money and change of, delegates going according to the highest bidder. What's your position coming September 30th, and how much do you will to do this?
Well, I did not have any confirmation about this exchange of money. I'm also hearing it just as you are hearing it. But let me be clear. I will not give anybody 1 naira to vote for me. I am coming to provide a service. And to answer your question, I have scheduled 6 zonal interactions.
Okay.
Each of the zonal interactions would see me inviting all the chairmen within that zone into one state, and I would speak with them and show them my program. So I am starting with the North Central zone. On the 6th of September, I will meet with all the chairpersons from North Central State in Abuja. Okay? I will also meet with Southeast chairmen in Abia State. I will meet on the 10th. I will meet on the 11th with all the South-South chairmen in Rivers State, Port Harcourt. I will move also to Ibadan, Oyo State. I will meet all the Southwest chairmen on the 17th. I will also go to Kano. I will meet all the Northwest chairmen in Kano. I will go to Gombe. I will meet all the Northeast chairmen in Gombe. Okay? So, I am engaging with those who are going to cast their votes, individually and collectively. And as I said, it is a failure for us to tell ourselves the truth and decide where we want our football to be. And this is again why I say it is not a do or die affair.
Yes,
I will tell you what our football is currently. I will show you graphically. I will show you statistically. I will also show to you how we can start rebuilding our football, and also show it to you how we would get it to where we want to get it to. So, and I will leave it at that. I have completed my mission. After I say that, and I will go to Benin, and I'm confident that the people I have spoken with so far, I've spoken to all the people that have voted, mind you, before now, and I'm still speaking with them. Okay. I believe strongly that they all have something in common, which is they want to see improvement in Nigerian football. Okay. And they will make the right decision at the end of the day.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Chris Emeruwa. Thank you, and we wish you best of luck on the coming election.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It's away from Chris Emeruwa, who is presently in Abuja seeking position as the NFF president. Joining me in the studio to continue the discussion on several trending topics is Ambassador Iwuanyanwu. Thank you for being part of this program.
Thank you very much, Modashitu.
I'm sure you've heard so much about what Emeruwa said in regards to the election. Before we go to the topic I lined up for you for discussion and analysis, tell us a bit of what you noticed in what he just said so far.
Yeah, Dr. Chris Emeruwa is a sound personality when it comes to football. There is no doubt that he has all the credentials that are needed for to have that position as the president of NFF. And of course, he has lots of experience. He knows what it's all about. And you can see some of the things he said. But generally in Nigeria, we have issue of implementation. You know, we are good at saying a lot of things. We are good at putting some positions. Proposing good things. But implementation, of course, if he happens to be there, there will be forces as well, politically and otherwise. I just wonder how he's going to handle some of those things. But I pray that his experience with other bodies, especially in CAF and FIFA, he will be able to understand the role to play. And as well, being part of NFF in the past, and he also must have learned a lot. So I believe he's a good candidate, and we still have so many of them in line. So I wish him all the best.
Yeah, we wish him all the best. Now to the topic, and several topic is the Falcons. They will be meeting today for the second time in 2 years, and this is the seventh time the U.S. Female national team will also be meeting with the Super Falcons, but they've never won against the USA team, and we know that that's one of the reasons why the new coach Wandom was brought into the system. Do you think we will do a very good one, perhaps get a draw against them? The first 5 games between US and Nigeria came out at World Championship event with 4 meetings at the World Cup. We met in 1999, 2003, 2007, 2005, and the one at the Olympics, and never have you defeated them. Do you think there'll be any change since Wardrum has taken over?
Yeah, Wardrum Randy is using this as a deep search. When I mean deep search technically, to be able to build up his team, not just winning the US, but preparing the team for Australia and New Zealand, because they are the next to host the World Cup. So you know both teams, of course, they have qualified, and they will be meeting in Australia and New Zealand. So it's an opportunity to meet US. Of course, you know you cannot dispute that they are one of the best female team, winning 4 times out of 8. So it's a big one. So it's going to be a big one for the Nigerian national, the Falcon, to be able to redefine themselves and find a way to move forward, to be able to present something good.
So you're saying that it goes beyond the winning mentality. 6 meetings, no win, and no African side has defeated the American side before. So you think Wardrum is just searching for a perfect team ahead of the World Cup, so we should be satisfied with whatever comes out of the game in terms of results?
As I said, this is just preparation, okay? Whatever, you can't use the outcome of the matches, because we are going to have 2 matches now, one on 3rd and the other one on 6th. So it's going to be a game to search the soul of the technical team, and as well to try the players prepare ahead for the next game. So we can't just use this to judge them.
2 games. If we lose the 2 games, we are good to go. I mean, we should not be worried.
There will be lesson they have to learn from it. Okay. And as I said earlier, it's not just these games are not games to judge them. It's a game of lesson. It's early research, early campaign, and of course, early solution.
Yet we hope that they find a solution as we play two headers between the two sides what's going on. And away from that, we'll go to athletics. There's something interesting. We all enjoy the Birmingham, the Commonwealth Games, and the gold medals that came with it. But there's a letter that's been written to the Nigerian Athletic Federation President, Okowa, that Nigeria stand a very big risk of being stripped of the women's 4x100 meters relay gold that we won just from months ago in Birmingham. They say a member of the team, we don't know whether it's Toby Amason, we don't know whether it's Rose Chukuma, we don't know whether it's Favor Ofili, we don't know whether it's the other lady Blessing. We don't know each of them. Udo Joy also.
Grace is there too.
Grace Wakocha is there. We know Udo ran the semi-final that qualified us to the final. So look at the girls on the stream. They say each of them, one of them is standing a risk of making us lose that gold medal. Because they've been notified, development came by the World Athletic Doping Agency that one of them is at a risk. There's no finding yet. I'm not saying that one person has been fined, but a letter has been written. We all know that we're just coming out from the Blessing Okagbare issue that has to do with this. So what do you think is going on? Do you think it might be a mistake, or because they say it's out of this? We are waiting for the confirmation of sample B. You understand? So we don't know what's going on right now. Tell us what you think will likely be the result.
Yes, there's no doubt this particular team have really distinguished themselves in ranks and files of their contemporary in that World Games. And coming up now with this issue, of course, it has been another kind of news that will keep a lot of us uncomfortable. The Athletic Federation of Nigeria have been alerted that among four of them, Toby, Favor, Rosemary, and Grace, one of them have issue. But then we are not. They didn't confirm. Okay, this is the particular person.
And there's just one person. Let me cut in.
Yeah.
That qualified them. This guy is also there. Toby is there, but Toby didn't won the semi-final. It was Joy Udo Grace and Joy Gabriel, Joy Udo Gabriel that ran the semi-final. So they actually put in Toby at the final. That's Joy Udo Gabriel on the screen there. So it's still a lot of unknown until the result of sample P is out.
So we wait for the sample B to be out. And then, but we are prepared for whatever that happen. The Commonwealth game is similar thing happen to England team, okay. And though their own is not about doping, but about running on the track, against. So at the end of the day, the whole thing have to be pushed to the other team, and then England had the opportunity.
If this thing comes out. A big if, because I don't want it to come out that the sample B tested, there's a banned drug substance there. If it comes out, what does this mean to us, apart from losing the gold medal, knowing that we are just coming out from the saga of Blessing Okagbare? What is it that the Nigerian Athletic Federation are not doing enough? Yeah,
it calls for a red line. And what it means is that there should be a proper orientation by the AFN to really talk to these athletes, okay? Because the more they are doing this, they are really hitting on our image. Already our image out there is somehow, but we can't. We have been using sports to, to calm down, to build that image. So it would be nice if we bring in all this corruption, all these unnecessary things into sports. So it's high time there should be proper orientation. There should be counsel, to these athletes, so that they won't go out there and put our name in the mud.
Yes, let's don't forget that we'll be giving you updates of that result. Tell you Plus Sports is definitely on top of the issue. Away from still in athletics, another good story. Brume seems to be like this is the year of Brume for everything she has done. Gold medal in Birmingham, she defended that. Silver medal at the World Athletics. Is that she has won her first ever victory at the Diamond League meet winning. You know how much that cost as the prize money, and that's actually qualified her for the Zurich meeting. So in the Diamond League in Zurich, we'll be having Brume and Toby Amusan. Let's not forget, in previous occasions, Brume, she's 26, good feature ahead of her, is the reigning Commonwealth champion, and was close to first position in the past. Second in Doha in 2018, and second in Ugen that's in 2022. So to win this, what does this mean to Nigeria? Because this is more able to digest than the other story of whether they're stripping off. What does this mean to Brume and to Nigeria athletes?
It means a lot, Mudashitu. It means a lot, and SN have put a lot of hard work. I must tell you, this is one lady that have been putting so much into what she knows best, and I'm not surprised to see her, go this far. And we still know that a lot will still come from her. So we are wishing her all the best, and wish a lot will come out. And this is also another way to encourage the younger athletes. And I believe the AFN, that is Athletic Federation of Nigeria, will put a lot in place to have a lot of essence. So that will...
Before I go from this athletics, because we're going next to tennis, okay. A lot of Nigerians, people out there believe that for you to succeed in athletics, you have to leave the shore of the country because of lack of facilities, lack of modalities and encouragement. Toby did it. Essay. We also have the likes of Ophili, schooling outside, Grace, home-bred, Grace Wankocha, Grace, Rosemary Chukuma, home-based. But it seems the movement outside the country have brought so many things. Do you also believe that you need to leave the shore of the country to have your success story in athletics?
Yeah, currently that's how it looks like, though it may not apply in a lot of people. Because of the way we run things here, sometimes, it has been giving a lot of these athletes a lot of discouragement, knowing, okay, I have to go out there before I will be noticed. And this lies on facility, it lies on equipment to train, it also lies on support. Okay, it's high time we start giving our athletes proper support so that we'll be able to have them at home and give them the necessary support. There are a lot of them doing well here, I must confess. Go to the stadium, you will see so many of them doing well. But we need to support them. When we don't support them, it will be a problem. They, SN and Co, have been able to go out of the shore, and of course, the limelight shine on them, and they're able to shine. So we really need to assist.
We need to do support, so well in terms of infrastructure.
Yes, infrastructure is very important.
In terms of support.
Yes.
Homegrown, because, for someone like Toby, she actually started the talent, a coach here in Southwest Ijebu, Ogun State. She has done so well for herself. Before we not found out who she is, she has been winning medals locally until she now went out of the country. So the Athletic Federation needs to make sure that the homegrown athletes get so much, or does it really doesn't matter to you? I mean, so far a lot of people say so far they are Nigerians. So whether they go abroad or not, they represent the green, white, green. That's enough. Or are you of the opinion, like you said, they should also put infrastructure? Or are you of the opinion that it has to be homegrown? That homegrown can be a world record holder like Toby Amusan, you don't have to go out there. How possible is that?
Yeah, Mudashitu, there is budget for development. There is budget for support like this, okay, that is going yearly to this organization. So they can't just relax and be taking glory of taking glory of
what happened outside.
What happened outside. Well, let's say, for instance, I have, after being here training and all that, and no support, no equipment, no facility to train, then I happens to use my own private money. I go out there. The moment I start doing well, then you come and take the glory. This is not how to run things. So I believe that the best they have to do, let the facilities be okay, the support have to be given to these athletes. Let there be proper development. With that, we know that, yeah, their job, they are doing it very well, and we are truly grooming and developing these our athletes. And then we can comfortably take the glory. I'm not saying they shouldn't take the glory that these people are not Nigerians. They are all Nigerians. So, in a nutshell, there should be development, there should be proper grooming, there should be facility development as well, and they should do the right thing with the right budget we have given to them.
Yes, we hope that the Nigerian Athletic Federation and also athletics in general in Africa and Nigeria should wake up to the call of developing talents to a world record. Yet away from athletics, we go to tennis. Where a lot of Nigerians were sleeping, I mean, because of time difference. In New York, Serena Williams, the younger sister of Venus Williams, has with final welfare after the US Open, and that is the end of an era for Serena Williams. She couldn't qualify out of the third round, and we have been so much of respect, tributes have been going on all the social media in regards to what she has done and how well she has done so well. To me, I have a personal tribute. She has made us talk about tennis for a very, very long time. Women's tennis, she's the image of everything. 23 Grand Slam. Her effort was to make sure she has a 24 Grand Slam to equal a record in the closed era. And she was unable to do that. She paid a tribute to everybody that supported her. What does this mean to you? Will you ever see somebody like Serena Williams?
Honestly speaking, Muda, Serena Williams.
Or are you emotional already? Because some people are already emotional about the fact that she's saying bye-bye to the world of tennis.
Yeah, honestly, this one is an emotional one. And, very emotional, especially when a legend is waving out from the podium with a loss. But of course, you can't use this last one to, judge her. She have done so much. The US have given her a good enabling environment, which we have been praying that we have our body do here. She have done so much. The money is there, everything. And I believe what she's definitely going to do is to try as much as she can to support other young ones that are coming. And we can see that she have done so much. Retirement, we know, but I know she's not going to just retire completely.
Yeah, that's what I want to say, because they actually asked her a question during that last game that she says she does the final one for her. You understand?
Actively. Playing, yeah.
But let's look at it. It was a very big ovation for her because she won her first Grand Slam at the US Open, and she's living on the stage at the US Open. And there was a time she came with her sister to the lawn tennis court here in Lagos, and I hope that it has been a very big achievement for all she has done. Can we see a time where another person, because they say never in sport, another person will have to take over a 23 Grand Slam from her in the next future? Do you see that happening soon, or she's just going to be there for a very long time until we see somebody taking over from her? Yeah,
we all have our uniqueness, and of course, she's very, very distinguished, very exceptional. And I know we are still going to have someone, but may likely not be her. I mean, exactly like her. The US have a good system, and of course, for the tennis, it's a big one. So definitely in the next few years, we are going to have someone that will be doing not exactly like what she has been doing, but of course, we are going to have a name that everyone will know and say, yes, this is another Williams. So it's good. The sister is also doing well, and so many of them have been there. So I believe someone, of course, once this door closes, another one opens. So for us, we hope we are going to still have another star in the tennis sector.
Yes, I'm talking about another star. We have the like of many of them Americans, but you know, it seems Serena Williams' shoes might just be too big, at least not in the next decade. It took almost 2 decades for her to achieve all this, and we hope that those coming behind, maybe like Naomi Osaka and Coco Gauff, will also be part of them. But it's a very good one, a memorable moment for her. We can remember moments where she had issue with the umpires, where there are issues with her dressing. So she's not just for tennis. She lived a life on the grass court, clay court, and the normal surface. So I think it's a very, very good one. Away from that, we'll look at Chan, the Eagles team, Eagles B team, you want to call them. They'll be slugging that after losing the first game 2-0 against the Ghanaian side, and a lot of people say the Ghanaian side didn't allow us go to the World Cup. Very bad, see a bitter pill to swallow, and we might see another. We might, because we lost the first leg 2-0, and Salisu Yusuf has said it's going to be a new system entirely. Today's game, what do you expect from the Salisu Yusuf led side to qualify for the Chan tournament?
Yeah, the team have done a bit well at their level, and so far a lot have been put in place, so much training for them, and the coaching crew have looked at all their negative aspects and the positive. So I'm looking at a good game today. And I know for sure they are really in tight corner, and definitely there will be a lot of tactical games. For us, we have to look at a lot of analysis on their previous games, and also the training, which I know they have finished. And I know today, them facing this team is going to be a
Black
bit tough.
Galaxies of Ghana.
Yes, it's going to be a bit tough, but I still believe they will come out at least to give us something.
Yeah, we always believe. You understand? And that's the mentality in the country. We believed in the first leg, and we lost. We believed against them also when Iwuanyanwu was unable to qualify us for the World Cup, and we are still believing. Salisu Yusuf, do you think he has what to take to turn around? We didn't score a goal in Ghana in the first leg. In Abuja, are we going to turn that? Because that's almost the same thing that happened with the Super Eagles. We didn't score over there. Yeah, I don't think I forgot the score line there. And we came here, we couldn't do anything. And this is going to be a big shock. And you know, there's no rival in modern football that has been in Africa equal to that of Egypt and Morocco in the North African Derby. But West African Derby is always between Ghana and Nigeria. We have many reasons why Ghana has not allowed us to win tournaments. Ghana also have many reasons why we didn't allow them to win tournaments again. But in recent time, what's wrong? I think we need to just do more than believe.
We can't stop believing. We can't stop believing. The coach have told us is out there for the best, and we have looked at some of the things he have done so far, and some of us have also one way or the other, putting up our comment, trying to advise, please, this is what you need to do. You guys have to make us proud and all that. So so far they have done their best in the last training. And we are going to see what they will do. And whereby they can't do anything proper at the end of the day, I think the NFF also know what to do best. Though this election period, I know the...
Is it the election that might be like on a lighter mode, because so much focus is on the election? Do you think that's to a way of... affecting the boys? Because Salisu also said the welfare of the boys were not really taken care of. That Salisu Yusuf, and we have to see Pasero coming to come and join him. Let's see whether two heads will be better than one.
Yeah.
We saw Pasero coming to come and join them at the training because the match is going to be in Abuja. So at the National Stadium, MKO National Stadium in Abuja, we saw two of them talking together and hoping that maybe two good heads perhaps might be better than one. And let's see what Pasero's influence will be on the team. What if you are Pasero, the coach of the Super Eagles? What do you think you would tell Salisu Yusuf, looking at 2-0 against the Ghanaian side, and we have good players, bunch of wonderful players, local-based players that have been doing so well for us? What does this mean to you?
Yeah, it means a lot. Pasero coming in. Let's see if, because I know Pasero, of course, will try to inject some technical advice to him. Looking at the previous games, looking at the performance of the players, I know, just like what you said, a lot of things may equally be affecting the players and even the coaching crew. You know, a hungry man, you can't send a hungry man to war to go and defeat maybe a well-fed lion. So apart from the welfare, I know the Super Eagles coach coming in, he will try as much as he can to inject some technical advice to him. Okay. Also, not just technical, tactical, by looking at the performance of the team. So he will not only look at...
I'm going to put you on the spot because time is not our friend. What's the scoreline? What are you expecting to be the scoreline for today?
Yeah, 1-0 will not be bad.
Will the 1-0 do a turnaround after the 2-0 over there in Abuja?
That is what I feel the game
will end. Will end. So
yeah, because they will try as much as... I know the advice will be, don't allow them to score at all.
That will be defensive.
Yeah, and again, they will also try to tell them, try as much as you can to score. Okay. So we are going to see what will happen, and we wish them all the best.
Yes, we wish them all the best. Like... I'm going to wish you all the best for being part of today's program.
Thank you so much.
Hope soon you can join us to talk much on what's going on in the world of sport.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Iwuanyanwu.
I really appreciate it.
Yes, away from that, that's all time will permit. But let's a little bit of recap. We spoke with Chris Emeruwa, who is contesting for the NFF president, and also not forgetting that Brume has won our first Diamond League gold medal, wonderful one. And also there's this story about one of the 4x100 meters, we might be stripped up of the gold medal we won in at the Commonwealth Games. We also say thank you to Serena Williams for a wonderful career that she has given the entire globe, and not forgetting the Super Falcons friendly against the USA counterpart. And lastly, we spoke about Chan working on the title. Hope they can do or change around the first leg 2-0 loss to Ghana that took place in Accra. Thank you very much for being part of the show. My name remains Mudashiru Shitu.